have a clear understanding of what you want. I'm trying to stream the video live on Facebook so that at the end of this Zoom meeting, whoever cannot meet up, I don't think I'll even leave it open. So it's another ball game entirely. It's another ball game entirely. So let me continue here. Back to this point. So we've had to talk about goal setting, what is goal setting, and every other thing, which is very, very important for us as humans or as people who really want to know exactly what to do with their lives. Okay, so you as a person needs to understand what goals are. If you do not understand what your goals are, what you really want to do out of life, it becomes a problem, a big one. I want to share a screen with you. This time it's not a video, just a highlight of whatever I want to share with you, and then we will go on it. Oops. All right. Goals. Okay. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you. Let me do this. All right. Okay. Can everyone see my screen? Just let me know. Mute yourself and let me know. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now.
Your screen is up.
What?
We can see your screen.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Goal setting. Most of us, we all have what we want to do, where you want to do it, how we want to do it, whatever we want to do. But first of all, before you start setting goals, is you, as a person, you need to understand areas you need to set goals and able to lead a balanced life. Okay, I'm going to be sharing what Life Will is all about, but I want to give you a background of what goal setting really is. And for you to have a balanced life where no aspect of your life is suffering because you are pursuing one thing or the other, you need to first of all understand how important for you to it's how important it is for you to set your goals. Okay, so number one areas you need to set your goals. You need spirituality, your health. Most of you do not, the way you you are here for a business class, and here I'm telling you about your health. If you don't take care of your health, for example, for the past 2 days I've been down with malaria, and then I will have to treat myself. So it's your health is very important. Imagine I was hospitalized, would I be here talking about goal setting with you? No. So you need to take care of your health and set goals around your health. Then your purpose. Thank God yesterday we took time to talk about your purpose in life. Your purpose in life is very important. You need to set goals. What are my talents? How am I blessing God with my talent? How am I serving God with my talent? How am I serving people with my talents? So all these things are things you need, areas you need to set goals. So your purpose is very important. Then your relationship. Some of us are married, some of us are about to get married, some of us are still single, and thank God we are in the Valentine week. So a lot of things are going on. If you check how this year is being run, you will see that there are certain there are certain events that happen that you have to celebrate. You find out that the Muslims have Salah, that's talking about spirituality and whatever thing they believe, and not every other thing. That's another aspect of life. You talk about health, where most people, when you get sick, the hospital structure is there, and is also inculcated in your work environment where you have NHIS. And then you have your relationship, and that is where we have the almighty Valentine, February 14. You see that even the universe has a way of making life goals very important. So your relationship, in order for you not to have a broken relationship, you also need to set goals around that. How am I going to be a better person to my spouse, my children, and every other thing, so that at the same time, my finance is not suffering, my business is not suffering. Then your business or career, a lot of us are into one business or the other. You may not be selling goods, for example, but then you have what a business you're running. You're either running a service, you're either running something, you have a shop, you have whatever you want to do. And some people are actually very corporate. They have career they want to pursue. All those things are goals you need to set around your life. And then academics, some people want to further their education. Why are you furthering all these things? So you need to have a clear vision of what you want to do. Then most importantly, most very, very important is finance. Because you cannot pursue most of all these things if there is no finance. Like one of my mentors will say, finance makes romance sweet. So finance is very good in your relationship, even as a business owner, even as someone who wants to pursue purpose, someone who wants to get a new skill, someone who wants to acquire a very, very, very pleasant workspace, someone who wants to invest. There are a lot of investment out there, but a lot of us cannot invest because we do not have what our financial goals are very, very poor. So you need to have goals for your finances. If I ask you, how much are you worth? How much are you worth? You're like, okay, Victoria, what do you mean by how much am I worth? But these are things you need to think, especially as someone who wants to build a business, okay? And then your skills and talents. Like I said yesterday, some people, their talent is someone else's skill. Their talent, your talent can be my skill. My talent can be your skill. What that means is your skill is something that you have to learn. You have to master it. Your talent can just be there. It's a gift. You already have this thing inside of you. You don't have to learn. All you need to do is just sharpen it. When you sharpen it, you're getting skilled in that area. So me talking to you, I did not really have to go and learn how to talk to people. I just found myself doing it. But it becomes a skill because a lot public speaking is a skill. A lot of people pay heavily just to learn how to speak in public, just to learn how to communicate, run a Zoom meeting. A lot of people pay heavily for that. Do you see? And then investment is very important. The problem is not having money. A lot of us have money. Okay? A lot of us have an opening or an avenue where we, but then our investment is very poor. And if you want to become financially independent, most of us, while we are into one business or the other, is to run a profit. But then you also need to make arrangement for your profits in such a way that you as a person, I hope you can still hear me. Hope I'm not talking to myself. Unmute yourself and let me know, please. Can you hear me? Okay. Can you hear me, please? Unmute yourself and let me know. I hope I'm not the only one in this room.
Your voice is breaking.
You said what?
I said your voice is breaking.
My voice is breaking. Okay, maybe because I'm sharing. I'll have to take off my video. Okay. How about now?
It's clear now.
Okay, fine. So you need to set your goals in the area of your investments and pleasure too. You have where you want to travel to for pleasure, every other thing, you need to set goals around that. Then, important question you need to ask yourself when you're setting your goals is the what. What? And then the question of why. Why do I want to go to school? Why do I want to do this? Because most times what we do, why we lack on our goal, or why we are lagging on our goals, is because we do not know why. We cannot really find a very strong why. I want to go to school. I want to have a master's. Why? Why do I want to have a master's? Is it because I want to become a lecturer? Fine, if that is your goal. Why do you want to become a lecturer? Okay, I want to become a lecturer because I will have, at the end of the day, I will become the HOD. Why do you want to become the HOD? Okay, fine, I'll be running the school. I must have published a lot of books. Why do you want to attain that height? Because I'll make more money, I'll be able to travel, and then at the end, I can apply to become a VC. Why do you want to become the VC of a school? So at the end of the day, I can become political and then run a campaign. Why? You must keep on asking yourself why you're doing this, why you're doing the other thing. Because until you are able to ascertain why, you wouldn't know exactly what you want to do. So in your pen, yesterday you wrote down the things you want to do. Fine, that is awesome. That is amazing. Why? What exactly do you want to do? What exactly do you want to do? And why do you want to do it? And when you do that, how? How am I going to do it? Okay, let's move further because of time. For example, let's pick spirituality. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Fine. Let's pick spirituality here. And then under spirituality, we have what? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want to have under your spiritual life and every other thing? I want to build my personal relationship with God. For example, that's what you want under your spiritual life and every other thing. Then why? Why do you want to build a personal relationship with God? And then you have here, because I want to enjoy peace. That's a good reason. I want to enjoy peace, balance, a sense of purpose. I want to hear God clearly. I want to activate more. A lot of things can come. This is just a sketch. You can write as many whys. Why? Why do you want to do that? And then how are you going to do that? How do you build your spiritual life? It's not going to jump on you. There is a place for you to do that. I like, okay, fine. The goal is how I'm going to do that is I'm going to pray from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. every day. Every single day. Then study the Bible from 5:30 or 5 p.m. to 5:30 every day. Then fast every Wednesday. Okay. And then join prayer meeting and all of that. So you know that you want to be praying 1 to 2. What is stopping you from talking to people with like minds? Okay, I want to pray. I want to be praying from 1 to 2 a.m. Do you care to join me? What you're simply doing is you're making yourself accountable. That's why we have so many groups here talking about spirituality. So if you put your mind there, this is what you want, then you put yourself in that shoe to ensure that you achieve that. The same goes for your health. I want to lose 10 kg by December. That is more specific. I'm not going to start talking to you about the SMART goal method. It's something that you should be able to know at this time of your life, or you can Google that. But your goal must be specific and you should be able to measure it. You should know what exactly you want. So by December, I can measure that if I was able to achieve this goal, if I actually lost the 10 kg that I wrote here. Then why do I want to do that? You must have a reason why you want to lose 10 kg. Is it because of your health? Is it because without that, the doctor has told you that if you do not lose 10 kg, you are at risk of having a certain disease? That's a strong why. That is a very strong why. And here I have written because I want to fit into my new style of fashion. All of that. Okay. The same happens to your academics. You have to be specific with what you want. If you want a CGPA, why do you want that CGPA? For me, while I was still in school, I wanted to graduate at least with a second class upper, so that if I wanted to further my go for my master's or further my studies, I wouldn't have to have too much explanation to make. That was a strong why. So whenever I remind myself that, oh, Victoria, no matter what, even if you're not serious, get out from this place with at least a 2-1. Okay. So the same happens to your family, relationship, finance, and every other thing, and all of that. Okay. So this is what it means to set goals for yourself. This is what it means to set goals for yourself. Okay. Now, we're going to another important aspect of this journey where we're going to be talking about finance. And how am I going to be doing that? I already have a slide. For that. I'm just going to quickly go on to share my screen with you. We are moving to the next phase, which is on emotional intelligence. And I'm sure that's what most people have been waiting for, emotional intelligence for their business and every other thing. So I'm quickly going to touch on that, and then we move to the next level. Okay. I hope this will work. Okay, let me move. Please hold on a little bit and let me look for the class, and then I will join in again. Okay, are we ready? Let me know. Okay. Oops. All right. As expected, some kind of things will be beyond your schedule. So let's quickly go to this other one. I just hope you can see my screen from here. So okay. So we're going to be talking about emotional intelligence for business. How many of us are business people here? Can you just raise your hand if you're a business person? Whatever business you do, can you just raise your hand? Raise your hand in the Zoom meeting. Let me see. Okay. So we have how many people who are business people here? I'm not seeing any hand. So who do we have as a business owner here?
Yeah, my hands are up.
Okay, fine. All right.
Yeah,
My hand is up. I don't know why you're not seeing them.
Okay, fine.
my hand is up.
Okay. 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 Well, now awesome. Emotional intelligence for business. Each and every one of us are in one business or the other. And it's important for us to have a winning mind when it comes to setting up your business. Emotions are there. Even when we talk about as a human, you have a lot going on in your life about emotions, things you want to do about emotions, and every other thing that you plan on doing. You know what? I'm just going to stop all this screen sharing, and then I'm going to speak to you from my heart. And then if you're open up, I think how many people are here? Okay, fine. All right. Thank you for staying through. Okay. Even if you're going to gather in the evening for another section by 7 p.m. where I'll be doing a lot of things, I want you to have this very, very, very important class, which is about emotional intelligence. First of all, you need to understand yourself. Emotional intelligence is the ability for you to understand your emotions. What are emotions? You have different kinds of emotions. When you're happy, when you're sad, when you're in between emotions, you're just there, you're not sad, you're not happy. A lot of people can be in that situation. You need to learn how to manage yourself. You need to learn how to understand the emotions of other people. And then you also need to learn how to manage you may not necessarily have the courage to predict how people interact with you, but then you have the ability to know what exactly to do when someone offends you, when someone says something that is not correct about you. Okay, so all these things has to do with emotions. And then your business has a way of you gaining access. Okay, you need to be emotionally intelligent. Whatever thing you want to do, whatever business you want to do, whether you want to build a career in one area or the other, you need to be intelligent about it. Sometimes when it comes to business and making money, a lot of people just want to rush to make money. Like, was it not last year? My elder sister had to use 200,000 naira, and then she paid that amount of money to one company like that just because she wanted to get Bitcoin or whatever. I am not saying cryptocurrency is wrong. I'm still going to talk about that when it comes to investment and every other thing. But you as a person, you need to have a deep understanding of what cryptocurrency is all about. Before you go about investing your money in anything, you need to sit down to study. You need to sit down and study everything about it. Everything, I mean, I'm not saying from A to Z, but then you need to have some certain knowledge, a knowledge that is very important at you as a beginner to start. And then she took this money and gave it to that person, was expecting at the end of the month she was going to make money. No. Let me shock you. Do you know MMM? MMM, that you know, it's the Ponzi scheme or wherever, or Ponzi scheme, whatever they call it. It's not wrong. Yeah. But in this part of Nigeria, it is very wrong to put your money, because we as Nigerians, Ponzi scheme is not going to work for us because, one, we are very greedy. When you go to first world countries like the US and every other, you go to Australia and every other thing, you find out that those schemes are put together for emergency fund. For example, you need you need to double your money because you are running a business. You can just put in 5,000 naira, and then in less than 2 hours, you just invite 1 or 2 persons. They give you that amount of money. They give you, I think in 4 hours, they'll give you, or in 2 hours, thereabout, they'll give you 10,000 naira. You get to run your business. And at the end of the day, you return the 5,000 naira you collected. And that's how it runs. But you see this Nigeria, when you put your amount there, people just want to put that amount of money and get and run away, or invite more people. And the money you receive, you double this money and you receive it and you don't put it back. So how is the system going to run? It's going to fail. That is why you dare not put your money in such scheme, because we are in the country where it's not going to work. Understand that. Now, there are so many things you should know or you should be aware of when you have a business or when you're about to start a business. Okay? Treat your business, number 1, treat your business as a human being. Treat your business as a human being. Treat your business as someone you're in a relationship with. Imagine you're in a relationship with someone. You have to call that person every day. You have to know the state of that person. You have to know the state of that person. Very, very important. So you wake up every day. You are into whatever business. Maybe you're selling shoes, you're selling whatsoever you're selling, you want to start marketing your talent. Wake up every day and interact with that business. Wake up every day and interact with that business. Okay? You don't get tired of someone you love. Fall in love with your business. And then one mistake most people make is whenever they are going into a business, for example, especially network marketers. For me, if I venture into network marketing, I'm going to pull crowd. Why? Because the way you go about your network marketing, you're just telling people, come and put your money, you get this, you get that. Yes, people are attracted to such things, but you need to educate them. That's why it's very important for you to identify your purpose, understand what this business is going to do to you as a person. Okay? For example, if I want to network, I want to tell someone this is what I am into, I have to check what this business is going to do for me. I have to check what this business is going to make me at the end of the day. And then you study, check the stock market. This product, where is it going to lead me to? You see this question they ask people when they go for job interview, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? It is very important. It's an important question. You don't even need to cram it. It is an important question. As you're looking at me, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Write it down. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? With this business they are introducing to you, where do you see the future of this business in the next 5 years? First of all, you have to check the policy. Check the policy of Nigeria. Now you know that they've banned cryptocurrency accounts in Nigeria. So you need to understand policies. And then you position yourself, you know the environment you're coming from, you know that this business I'm about to do, this is where it's going to lead me to. Check the policies. Don't just go and dump your money anywhere. Read about it. What is this business going? Is this something I can openly tell people about it? Is this something I can learn how to sell to people about? And then for anyone who wants to make a profitable business, you want to make a profitable business, you as a person, when it comes to your purpose, what you need to ask yourself is, what do I buy? The best way to sell is to sell what you buy. The best way to sell is to sell what you buy. I don't know if you understand my point. Are you still with me?
Yes.
Unmute yourself. Let me know if you can hear me.
Yes, ma'am. We're with you.
Yes, I'm still with you.
Good.
Can hear
Thank
you. Still with you.
I think people are having problem joining the group. The link has been reset, but I'm not going to. I'll just do the main class while writing. Okay. Look around you. What do you consume most of the time? What are the things you consume? You as a person, personally, what are the things you consume? Yes. What are the things you consume? When you understand the things you consume, begin to sell that. For example, you consume data. You know you're always using data. You know most people around you are always asking, oh, can I get? Then why not sell data? You make your money. I wish a lot of students are here so that they will hear these things. Most people complain about their business is not moving. How much are you willing to put to grow your business? How much are you willing to put to grow your business? For example, if you're not feeling fine, even if you're not a doctor, most people know about malaria, and most people go to the clinic like, okay, these are my symptoms, so I need a drug, I need to get better. But your business is sick, you're not making sales, or you're not making drastic results that you require. Who is your doctor? Who is your business doctor? Now, in your notes, right now, who is my business doctor? Whatever I want to do, who is going to help me? Who is the person? Who is my business doctor? All those things are things you need to put into consideration. Who is your business doctor? Who? Okay, so in emotional intelligence, you need to understand all these basic principles about your business. Teach people whatever you want to do. Teach people before you tell people to start paying you. First of all, teach them, let them know you are selling shoes. Okay, how do you teach someone that if your size or the size of your body weight, learn about shoes. When you tell someone, okay, this shoe is fine, but you cannot wear it for a lot of people are having challenge. They just say a shoe is very fine, and because it's their size or size 42, they go ahead to buy it. And then their body weight cannot carry that shoe. At the end of the day, you see that the shoe has twisted. So if you're going into a business, you need to understand, let people know. For people to buy your products, they need to understand, they need to learn that this is why I am getting this shoe. Imagine I go to a shop and the person is telling me, yes, this shoe is fine, but you cannot wear it for long. What's your body weight? Or when I go to a shop, I see that there is a scale to check your weight. Won't you trust that person with your money? Because what you know that this person can actually give you what you want. You want to start a writing business and all of that. What are the community you belong to? You are into network marketing here, for example. Who are your network marketers? I think what I should do is both of you should turn on your video so that we can be seeing each other. And then you can ask me question. Turn on your videos. I think we're only 3 participants here. Turn on your videos and then let's move. Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. Awesome. Good. So can you see me now? Awesome.
Yes.
Yes, slide so that we can have an amazing time here. These are the things that you may not necessarily see. I'm sure all these people, they are running away from MB. So good luck. Tell me, what business are you into?
Yes,
I think we should just turn it
network
into a
marketing.
counseling section now. Awesome, perfect. Let's do this. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm sure you heard me. I'm into network marketing.
Okay, network marketing. So who is the best network marketer that you know?
Come again, sorry.
Sorry,
come again. I didn't hear you well.
Give me a minute.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, you're asking a question. I didn't hear you very well.
Yeah, I said, who is the best network marketer that you know in your
Okay, Eric
niche?
Worre.
Yes, that is selling the same thing.
Okay, like in my company, I know Shastambo, Nigeria, and I know Eric Worre of Fraser Brooks.
Now, you have to tailor it down. I hope you are listening. Who is
Something went wrong. Please try.
who is the best network, like is the highest paid of the same product you're selling? Who is the highest paid in Nigeria that you know? Who?
Okay, his name is Mama Titi. Her
Mama
name is
what?
Mama Titi. Titi.
Okay.
Yeah.
E. Are you following her?
Yes, I follow her up on social media.
Something went wrong. Please try.
You follow her on Twitter or Facebook, right?
On Facebook. Yeah, on Facebook.
Okay. On Facebook. Good. Does she know you?
Not really.
One-on-one? Okay.
No.
Now, as a network marketer, all you need to do is when you find someone that is doing exactly what it looks like is doing something very close to, especially as a network marketer now, your case is different. You know that this person is doing exactly what you're doing. The person is doing exactly what you're doing. All you have to do is to look beyond the social media and every other thing. There's nothing wrong. You can just get her email, write an email to her. If it is network marketing you want to do, if you know this is exactly what you want to do, how you want to grow, and you're going all into it, you're not doing it half, you're going all into that business, send her an email telling her that you want to, she inspires you and you want her to guide you literally. Tell her the results that you have gotten, how many people you've been able to bring. Do you understand? How many people you've been able to bring, and tell her you want to scale up, that you want her to be a direct mentor to you. If it means wherever she's hosted, I know you people used to do some seminar around, attend a seminar, watch the way she does her teaching and every other thing. That's how you learn. You can even assist to help her whenever she's organizing all those things. Volunteer to do that. And as you're doing that, you're gaining more insight, you're gaining more exposure. Even if it means, I was reading a book by Steve Heck, and he said something that he was trying to open up a bakery. And what he did as a person, the best way to learn about something is getting into that system. So he applied for a job at a well-known bakery. Do you understand? Guess the type of job they gave him. You will be expecting, oh, he's very intelligent, he's very smart. They should give him a position of a manager. No, he was a cleaner.
Oh.
And he was very happy he got the job. But he went there with a purpose. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Sometimes I'm talking to a closed circle. Sometimes I need money to register for a course, and I know I'm not going to get it. You just say, okay, I'm posting an advert for come and braid your hair, or this is what you want to do. And then I will do that. Maybe within how many days I'll raise the money, register for the course, I've left it. So there is a purpose attached to whatever you're doing. You're not just doing, you're not just sweeping, you're not just a house person, you're not a house boy or a house girl. Whatever you're doing, you know you have a purpose. You know you have a purpose. So Steve Heck had to do a cleaning job. He did that for a month. All he was doing, he wanted to understand the recipe. And you know a cleaner, now you go to the kitchen, you'll be cleaning. Don't tell anybody what I'm telling you. So he was cleaning, was learning about the process. So that's the same way. If you want to learn, don't just do it. Oh, come and buy this thing. Oh, my company will make you rich. No, teach them. Learn about it. Who owns the business? Where did it start? Why did the person start the business? What is the goal of that person? So you will know. Maybe the goal of the person is just to raise 5,000 millionaires. And at the end of the day, you notice that he has already smashed his goal. So the person may diversify. And if you're not careful, if you're not careful, by the time you go all in, God forbid, that's when the company will crash. And then you'll be looking, where will I go? So you need to have a purpose. If you make $10,000 out of this business, what are you going to do with it? Think about it. If you make certain amount of money from this, what are you going to do with it? So you will know, and you follow the target. By the time you hit that target, you know where you are putting your money into. And then there are a lot of things, there are a lot of places you need to go when it comes to investment and every other thing. My screen is not working. I would have shared a lot of things with you, and I don't know how to get that done. So I would have to repeat part of this class, but you are getting all these things for free, because in the class, I'll not pick you exactly and tell you this is what you need to do. Okay, now, Naomi, let's come
Thank you so
to
much.
you. Naomi, let's come to you. What do you want to do? What's your goal?
Okay. My goal is to publish my book.
Publish your book.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's your major goal. Why do you want to publish it?
I want to publish my book so I can gain visibility.
You can
and
get
also what? Visibility, and also impact lives.
Okay. Okay. So what's your book all about? What's the title of your book?
Dream Come True.
Okay. Don't even tell me the title. Sorry for asking you. Maybe you're about to launch it, but at least when you want to write the book, let your book be solving a problem. Very, very important. Your book should solve a problem. And then one I didn't get to know about this when I was launching my book. First of all, when you want to launch a book, you need to understand that your company, which community are you in? How are you building your audience? Since you're in the line of writing, nothing stops you for you. I know you're afraid, how am I going to organize a class? How am I going to do this? How are people going to come? You start teaching them little by little. Pick a topic that you're going to talk about in that book, and then you organize a class heading the topic, and then you teach people, you tell them to come. Let them invite their friends. They are in that group meeting with you. And then you're teaching them, they're telling you, oh, thank you so much for what you've told me about this book. Thank you so much for. So when your book comes out, you know, okay, this book is out and I need you to launch it. You will get your audience from there. I hope you're understanding my point.
Yes.
I hope you're understanding. Then I saw that you're doing more of a challenge and all those things. Yes, there are so many communities about book publishing. So you need to, first of all, why am I launching this book? How many people? I'm talking to you, I'm writing. So you too, you need to be writing and looking at me. Why this book? Who are my audience? Who are my audience? Or who is this book going to serve? Which influencer do I need to push my book? Which influencer do I need? So you really need to look out for someone who, yes, talks about this book that you're writing, or who is in the niche you're trying to build, and then try to build a relationship with that person. Yes, they may tell you no, but I'm sure they are not the only person. They may tell you no, they may not even answer you. Do you get? They may not answer you. But what that will do is, by the time you begin to rise, it should propel you. Even if they tell you no, just give them time. Just give them time. And you see that when you begin to rise, they will look for you. They'll be like, oh, this person actually sent me an email some time ago. This person actually sent me a message some time ago, and I'm like, okay, I'm contacting this person. So you may not always get a yes. You may even send message to about 10 persons, you may still get a no, but that doesn't mean you are doing yes. You may not have attained one level or the other, but that is a reason for you to push forward. That's a reason for you to upgrade yourself, not to pull back. Do not ever settle for no. They may tell you no, you may not win, you may not do this, but continue. Very, very important. You as a person, you need to continue that. Okay? So, having said that about business strategy, what else do I need to say? What else do I need to say? Okay, talking about prioritizing, there are 4 quadrants when we talk about prioritizing. You have the level 1 quadrant, you have the level 2 quadrants, you have the level 3 quadrants, you have the level 4 quadrants. What that simply means is that, let me see if I can share this thing. What that simply means when we talk about quadrants is we're trying to ascertain the value of our time. Our time is very, very precious. So the easier it is for us to have a deep understanding of what our time is going to look like. So, according to Eisenhower's decision quadrant, most times you have a lot going on in your mind when it comes to your business, and then you're trying to run it. So it's important for you as a person to know what is urgent. Can you see my screen? I'm sure you can see my screen. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Know what is urgent and important. Okay, some things may be important. They are very, very important, but they are not urgent. The things you want to do, they are very, very important, but they are not urgent. That is, you still have to buy time. For example, you want to launch a book. It is very, 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 very important. Do you get? So all those things, they are not urgent. So all those things are under what? Quadrant what? 2. So there are things that are very important and they are very urgent. Your book project or whatever, the amount of people, the amount of money you want to make per month can end up becoming very important and very urgent. So you need to treat it as very important and as very, very urgent. So you need to list out what are the things that are very important to me and they are urgent. What are the things that are very important to me at this moment and they are very, very urgent? So those are the things you need to outline in your book. I'm not going to tell you about that. You're going to do that much yourself. Then quadrant 2 are things that are very important, but they are not urgent. For example, you want to travel. You want to travel out for vacation. It's important to you, but it's not urgent. Okay? Are you following?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Good. Now, you have the level 3 or quadrant 3, which is things that are what? Not important and they are not urgent. They are not important, but they are urgent. So you have to be careful. Most times you need to focus on, you should not be on mostly deadlines. You see that most times you get yourself in quadrant 1. Things that are important and they are very urgent. Those are the things that have deadline attached to it. Those are the things that have timeline attached to it. Those are the things that, if you don't do it, that would be the end. Okay? So those things are what's important and they are urgent because they have deadline attached to them. You as a person, you should always be under things that are very important but not urgent. That's where you should occupy. Okay? What is important to you? You need to make sales. Your business needs to grow. They are important. Okay? But not just now. Okay? It doesn't have a deadline to it. Okay, so all you need to do is to strategize that all the important things are actually coming to pass. You're setting your goals around that and you're achieving them. Then things that are not important, but what they are urgent, they'll just come, please, come and do this, come and do certain things for me right now. They'll just call you. Okay, they are not important. Come and watch this movie. If you don't watch this movie right now, it's going to end. You need to first of all understand that the things that were not important but they are urgent, they're always asking for your attention. Okay, and then you have things that they are not important, they are not urgent. You should not be found there at all. They are not important, they are not urgent. They are just time wasters. You're just there on your phone watching something that is not important to you. You're not watching a video on YouTube that is very important to you at the moment. You're not watching anything that is significant. Someone is sending you a message, all those things. Do you get? They are not, okay? They are not. They are not important and they are not urgent. They are sending you a mail. You must not reply to that mail immediately if it is not an important mail that you signed up for. Someone is sending you a chat. You must not answer all calls. You must not reply all messages instantly if it doesn't have to do with your business. So you need to understand that that's why we have business accounts. WhatsApp has made it easy. You now have business accounts, so you know how to strategize that. You know those things are very, very important to you and how to attend to them. Okay?
Yeah.
So I think I have said quite a lot, all for free. Hope it's been an amazing time here with me. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for staying through. And by 7 p.m. I'll just drop the notes so you've been able to see the gesticulation. You'll be able to see that yes, this is very, very important. And now you see, I had to shift the class because of people like, oh, sorry, ma, I'm so sorry. Please, I need the favor from you. Can you shift the class till 2 p.m.? I'm going, and they're not here. Do you understand? And so I had quite a number of people who joined the class around 1:30, exactly the time. That was the perfect time to have commenced. So it has really shown that anyone who is going to, I didn't want to be biased to be like, okay, they want to pray and then I'm running it. Okay. So if it's important to you, you will give your all into it. I'm sure you have businesses that you're running, you have whatever you want to do. So go ahead, put your effort together. I also have a goal setting book. I'm going to do that in the evening for whoever wants to purchase it. The book will just help you. It's a printable book. You can print it and bind it so that it can be very affordable for you because on Amazon is very expensive. So the book has a template. It will ask you important questions. You know which one is very important and not important, what you need to attend to. You also need to map out, rather than just having a note, you can see it and reprint it. And then when you have a coach, you can actually tell them, this is what I'm doing. This is exactly how my goals are. This is what is important to me at this moment. And then they can follow up. They can tell you this is what you need to do. Okay, so having said that, thank you so much. Any question? You want to ask me any question? Now is the perfect time to do that.
Okay, I was thinking.
Good luck. Any question? Naomi, any question?
Yes, I was thinking you could give us the slides you showed us initially.
Okay, I think I'll do that.
Purpose.
For what?
The first slide about when you talk about spirituality and all that.
Okay. I think I'll drop that in the evening section. I'll just do a rundown of everything. Okay. I'll do that. Okay. And I think I was not able to project the slide, but I didn't want to use my system. I wanted to use my phone. But then it was having one or two. It was having one or two issues. Okay. Good luck. Any question?
No question. Some, thank you. I
So
enjoyed
I'm
the
very
class.
clear.
I got,
So,
yeah, I
so
got
tell me, what are you
value.
going to do now?
Yes, now from what you said, I'm going to follow up my leader very well, and I will create a relationship with her and get to meet her,
Yeah,
then learn
there's
more
nothing
from her.
stopping you. She can be your mentor directly if it means for you to
Yeah,
travel. If that is the network, you've sat down and you've been able to do your analysis that this network marketing is working fine for me. I'm very okay with it, and I'm seeing the kind of results, okay, that I want out of it. You just need to sit
yeah,
and then analyze this thing. Where do you see your career as a network? Are you just going to stop at just inviting people? Do you want to become a consultant, not just a network marketer for, I don't know, whatever business you're doing, but becoming a long-time network marketer? I don't know if you're getting my point. That
yes,
other
yes, yes. I'm
companies
getting your
can
point.
even, oh, you've done very well with this company. I want to pay you. I want you to become a network marketer for my brand. Are you getting my point, Naomi? You see other
Yes, I'm
affiliate
getting.
um,
Yes, yes,
affiliates
yes,
companies. You can become an affiliate. Okay, I'm an affiliate of this company. I represent this company. You are representing them. Okay, you make sales under their name. Okay, and you get your cut out of it. So expand yourself. Don't just limit. Yes, you have to concentrate. This is what I want to do. But there are a lot of things under that network marketing that your eyes are open up to it. Okay, look for
yeah,
conferences. You have Eventbrite. Each and every one of you should have Eventbrite. Check for events that has to do with you, about network marketing, about book publishing. You can talk to authors and all of that. Imagine an author, no matter how there's a different thing between the best writer and the best-selling writer. You can be the best writer. When people read, you're like, wow. But how do you expect people to read your book if it doesn't get across to them? So that's another thing, marketing strategy. Imagine someone who is your coach, who is very, very renowned and all of that, picks your book. Okay, I've read through this book and I am super excited. Each and every one of you, go ahead and purchase this book. This book is from blah blah blah. This is written by Naomi, an amazing person. Or you just have Dan Locke picking your book, or you just have Joyce Meyer picking your book, or you just have whoever that is picking your book who is in the big industry, just picks your book and say, oh, this book is written by Naomi. It has helped me. I gained a lot of things. Or do you get Elliot Marks picks your book and say, oh, this book, I love the book. Do you know how many people you're going to you're going to make to how much you're going to make because one person endorses your book or an influencer endorses your book? So you need to buy the heart of influencers. Look around you. How do you do that? You serve them. You don't just come, you not purchase their course. That's what is important. You if they are selling the book, you don't buy, you don't comment on their post, you don't attend their webinars, you don't do anything that will make them know, oh, this person has been following me up. And then you want them to endorse your book. They will not even read it. They will not. Okay. The grace of God is there, no doubt. The grace of God is there. But at the same time, environment is very important. The environment in which you launch that book is very, very important. Some people will not have to stress because by the time they come out, oh, I'm launching this book. A lot of people are coming because their environment, they have enough audience that are actually into their products. So first of all, know what you want to sell. If you did that assignment I asked you to do yesterday, I'm sure by now you must have gained more clarity on what you want to do. And now that you've spoken to me, you know exactly what to do. I've said my own. That's what one of my friends, I've said mine. I've said what I need to do. But if you want to see the results, the work is in your hands like this. Take action. Nothing is stopping you now. Sit down. Go and craft. You're a business owner. You are into writing. Go and learn how to write proposals. Business plan, have a business plan, because the money that is going to come from your book, what are you going to do with it? If you don't, you need to see the prospect of what you want. Where is it going to go to? Learn how to write proposals. Okay, I want to launch my book in your company. Think wide. You can use Amazon to publish, that's fine. You can also use an offline based book publishing house. Some of them are, they're not even the Nigerian company, they're actually looking for books to publish. There's nothing stopping you. And if you haven't starting out, you can just write a book. If you don't even want it to be under your name, you're having so many ideas, you can write a very good book, attach a proposal to it, attach a business plan, and then sell it to people. There are places where you can sell your book and they will buy and get paid. Okay, become a freelancer, they'll buy your book and to get you will gain the best out of it. Okay?
Okay.
Any further question? Good luck. Any further question?
No, Chris.
Okay, so thank you so much for joining.
Thank you too.
And just like you said, even if they were to come in their mass, I will not be able to talk to them one-on-one. I've done that for you for free. That's what I do. When people consult me, okay? When people consult me, I do that for them. I see them one-on-one and then talk to them. That I've done for you. So you better use that opportunity, because once I leave here, for you to consult me, you have to pay. So I'm doing this for free.
Yeah.
It's nothing too much to pay for value now, so we'll pay.
Okay. All right. Naomi, write that book. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Don't like, oh, who is going to buy? Blah, blah. Do not be afraid. Okay?
Okay.
Do not be afraid to launch that book. Do not be afraid to go ahead and give your best shot. Write that book. Give it to, I'm sure by now you must have had a company of friends that are into books, that understand little about books or more about books, and you can say, oh, please, can you help me preview this book? What do you think about this book? You need someone that you look forward to, who can be your project manager. I'm like, okay, this book that I have, can you help me preview it, read it? If there's anything you want me to add, let me know. Okay? It's just a step. It's not the end. So you just have to always go ahead and do it. And then there's nothing stopping you. Good luck, wealth, Naomi, both of you, whatever sector you are right now, you can actually go online. You can actually create a class, a free class where you teach people about what it means to be a network. So you need to know, because if you don't know, how can you teach people? And when you teach them, you have free people, you're organizing a class. I'm telling you, if 10 persons signs up, be happy. You're happy about it, that 10 persons signs up and then you're teaching the person. And that 10 persons too, you tell them to invite. It's the same thing. When I launched this program, that was 5 days ago, I just started from my status, I made an announcement and then they were interested. Before I knew it, I created the group and I was like, okay, fine. You want this group? Invite your friends. They kept on inviting. And today, I think we're almost 150 in that group. So it's still networking. Okay. So you know people, what can you teach under this sector when it comes to book? You're into book. What can you teach? There must be an aspect of it that you can teach, and then tell them to invite 1 or 2 friends and teach them. When you teach them, I'm more interested in this, and when they tend to tell you you're more interested in this, go ahead. Boost your visibility. Tell them they will join. That's just it. But you have to be the results. So imagine I come here and I don't know what to tell you. Would you be sitting there looking at me? No. And then change your mentality. That's very, very important. I'm sorry others are not here, and I'm still going because I told myself I'm going to give almost everything for free. It's the opportunity. I've done my part. Okay. So you need to learn about this, most of the things that you're into. If you want to write, go ahead and sit down. This is what I want to write. This is the topic I need to write about. Invite people, create a class, talk about it. Talk about it. You have your Facebook there. I'm organizing a class. I want to teach you about so thing. This is what I've done and I've been able to attend this. By the time you do that, go for a lot of amazing international communities. There's nothing stopping you on Facebook. Go and check. Go and check. And then brand yourself. Very, very important. Your branding is very important. You are your brand. Whatever you do with your business page, with your WhatsApp, let people know what you stand for. Okay? So I wish you all the best in your business. And I hope this will help you in setting your priorities right. And when it comes to your business, I'm trying to check if there's anything I have here that I've not said. Okay, I think I've said most of the things I have here. Okay, as I close, you will see many reasons not to start whatever you want to see. Whatever that is stopping you, whatsoever that is stopping you not to achieve your dreams. You're like, oh, I don't have enough money to register for a course. Oh, I don't have this. I don't have anybody to support me. Oh, I do not do this. Oh, this and that. That should be enough motivation for you to start your business. That should be enough reason for you to start your business. The same thing that is stopping you should be the same thing that is motivating you. There are two things. A lot of people are just tired. They have a goal, they've set their goals, but they do not have motivation around it. And when you lack motivation, you cannot move. You don't have a reason to wake up every morning to look forward to doing something. Whatsoever you think is big enough to stop you is also a great reason for you to achieve it. Name it. Name it. Help me. What are your excuses, Naomi? What?
Mhm.
What?
I don't really have much of an excuse because I try as much as possible to not to give excuses, even if sometimes procrastination comes in at times. I try, maybe like currently I'm serving, I work, and then probably the time I go to work and come back, and then I must be tired, then I sleep off. The morning when I'm supposed to do something, I don't get to do it. So it moved on and on. Even before I started writing my book, procrastination was it. So I had to make that step to get someone that I can be accountable to. And it worked for me. That's why I can see I am about to publish my book. So I think that was the step. I just needed to make a step towards that goal I needed to achieve. So,
Yeah. Very important. Very, very important. When whatever goal you set, that's why when you get, I think you have, Naomi, I think you have my handbook, right? You don't.
the
I
goal
think you,
setting, yes, I was about asking about that, how to get it.
okay, it's almost free, just 1,000 naira, and then you print it. In that one, you have a list of who to be accountable to, whatever goal you have, your spiritual goal, you have who to be accountable to, who will call you. As I am, when it comes to my spirituality, I'm just saying this. When it comes to my spirituality, I know, oh, Victoria, I need to see your note, what you've been. When my mentor asked me, as in I was shocked because I'll just read my Bible, I don't jot anything down. And I said something, how can you be reading it and you're storing it in your head? Do you understand? That was a push. And I knew that whenever I'm studying, I need to have my pen. Okay? I need to have my pen. And then that really helped me. So you need to find someone you're accountable to. Your network marketing, that's why I told you, good luck. Find someone that you're accountable to that will tell you how many people did you bring. And they will kick you out if they're like, you are not serious if you cannot bring at least one person. No, it's true. For you to achieve your goals, most times people will start something. And I've been able to discover that. I discovered that during my research in December. I noticed that most people, whenever they're in a community or whenever they register for a class, whenever they register for a course, whenever they register for a class, they know that their tasks, their assignments for them to do, and at that period, you find them very active. But after that, that's all. You will not hear anything about them. There is no motivation. So that's why you should always be in the midst. If you're always in the community, be there, because that's where the results is. That's where you find enough motivation. You have your friends that, okay, this is what you need to do. When I check my WhatsApp status, but just looking at WhatsApp status alone, I am motivated to be like, Victoria, you've not started anything yet. Okay? So keep on doing whatever you're doing. And I wish you all the best for this. If you have any question, just let me know. Just let me know. And then I will help you with that, whatever thing you need to do. And then you need to have a workbook. If you can create a manual one, fine. Just have a book that you have your goals written down, those people you're going to be accountable to, you have them all written down, and then you follow them promptly. And then you also need to have someone you can, as a coach, someone who will tell you, oh, this is what you do. What are you doing? More personally, what are you doing? Okay, I think I've said much. But if you make use of the little, you're going to see the results. You don't have to do everything, but do some things. Okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma.
All right, bye. See you at 7 p.m. I'm just going to do a recap. I'm just going to run the class all over again and then do the shorting. So, but I've been able to extensively talk about each and every one. I'm very excited about it. Okay, so see you at 7 p.m.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.